My roommate in the dorms wore a puppet on her shoulder, and if you asked her a question, she would answer with the puppet. Not her, through the puppet. It was a puppet of a griffin, which is a mythological creature that's a combination of a lion and an eagle. Well, that's creepy. It sucked. It was a terrible puppet. She made it by hand. We also had all of the same classes together, and I woke up late more than once to that stupid puppet in my face telling me the time. You try to talk to this girl and she's like, nah, don't talk to the hand, talk to the puppet. You freak. Girl, can I punch the puppet and then hit you? I ain't talking to no cookie monster on your shoulder. But be sure to comment down below your favorite snack. Mine is, I don't know, because I just eat mac and cheese all day. Does that count? Yeah, it counts. Or chicken nuggets. But today we are reacting to roommate horror stories. These are terrible people that other people had to live with. I have some stories of my own, but that's gonna be for another time. So be sure to subscribe, like, and share the video, and follow me on Instagram. Links are all down below. And let's go. I had a horrible nightmare roommate who had no sense of smell. Ew. I hate people who don't take care of their BO. It's so easy. Just soap and a little bit of perfume. Her boyfriend was a creep who lived with us without my permission, and they each paid 1/4 of the rent while I paid half. He also loved to leave hair in the bathroom sink. Ew. She got pet rats that stank, and they escaped and ate/pooped on a bunch of my stuff when I was out of the apartment on winter break. Nasty. 1, your boyfriend is not allowed to come into my room and put his nasty boy hair in my sink. 2, you have to shower. Requirement. You cannot smell. That's what 2-year-olds do because they don't know how to bathe. You're a child. And 3, no rats, okay? Rats are not meant to be pets. They're nasty, they have rabies, and they hiss. That was like me as a child. I would hiss and growl at my parents and they'd be like, don't you growl at me. I was like a dog. Anyways, no, rats are not meant to be pets. That's a no. Had a roommate who bred ferrets. What is with these people and weird pets? Ferrets just freak me out. They're meant to be scarves, not pets. I'm kidding. Don't come at me. They back into corners to poop, and the musky smell can get pretty overpowering. But they have to be cared for and let out under controlled conditions when there are more than 6. How many did she have? I was sleeping one night when I was half awakened by a tickling on my leg. Heck no. One of them got out and was sleeping with her. If you're not a puppy, don't come snuggle up on me. I don't even care if you're Zac Efron. If you're not a dog, get away. Brushed whatever it was away and pulled my hand from under the blankets with a small female ferret. Its teeth firmly planted onto the little piece of skin behind the fingernail on my ring finger. Not a great way to wake up. That's worse than an alarm clock. It bit her like right here. That hurts. I would just chunk that ferret across the room or out the window. Be like, girl, it was an accident, it jumped. The first place I lived on campus was in a suite with 3 other girls. That's a lot. I did that when I first moved to LA. It's terrible. Girls are not meant to share bathrooms, just saying. My actual roommate was nice enough, but she constantly, even while she slept, listened to a playlist with about 20 awful country songs. Over and over and over. Also, if she ever listened to other music, more country, she would flip out and run over and turn off the volume if a song with a bad word came on. She's like, oh my God, they're cursing, that's sinning. I can't listen to this, I'm a good Christian. Then her and the other 2 girls got angry with me because I wouldn't go to church or non-drinking parties with them. Girl, if I'm going to a party, I'm trying to turn up, not turn pages. I had to move to the honors dorm where things were slightly more normal. Aqua and Mint. I like that username. Yeah, I get tired of my songs after listening to them like 10 times in a row. And then I have to like refresh it and get a whole new playlist. They should have just started playing rap songs in the middle of the night just to freak her out. She ate all of my Reese's peanut butter cups. All of them. Heck no. That's crossing a line. You don't eat my Reese's peanut butter cups. Girl, no. I will smash your head in with a spoon and then eat peanut butter with it. Ew, that's nasty. Never mind, I won't do that. I'll just hit her. Wouldn't restock, wouldn't even leave the last one for me. She never mentioned it or asked, so I guess she thought they were free for all. Well, did you say something? I mean, that's rude. You don't just eat people's stuff without asking, let alone eat all of it. Because that's what my roommate would do. Like in the beginning, she would eat my groceries right when I got back from the store. Just take it out of the bag and start eating it. I'm like, girl, knock it off. My roommate was kicked out of school a month after I moved in and basically never left our apartment. Well, that's not a good sign. She was obsessed with her cat. Ooh, she's a crazy cat lady. As the year went on, she began talking through the cat to me on a regular basis. That would drive me crazy. I'd be like, girl, get that cat out of my face. You're not gonna like what I do. This isn't Tom and Jerry, okay? For example, I'd get home and instead of saying hi, she would say, Lena was wondering where you were. I guess Lena's her cat? I don't think Lena was wondering about me. She doesn't know me. All she wants is food. If I slept late on weekends, she would text me, Lena misses you. Well, I don't miss her. I mean, it's nice to have somebody missing me. It got to the point she hardly ever spoke to me directly, just as the cat. It was simultaneously super creepy and annoying. I was overjoyed to finally move. That is seriously such a good feeling to finally leave a terrible roommate. It's like a whole awakening. It feels so good. You're like, I don't have to sleep next to this demon anymore. I can actually enjoy my day. My freshman roommate made and sold fake baptismal certificates that other students would use to get fake IDs. Sometimes I'd be in the room alone when some complete stranger would knock on the door to ask if this was the place to buy fake IDs. By the end of the year, my roommate had made over $6,000 and never got busted. Well, they're busted now. I mean, can I get one? I turned 21 in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm so close, but I'm impatient. I've heard a bunch of stories about college kids finding creative, illegal ways to make extra money for school. Like they would sell grilled cheeses or food out of their dorm room. Like, I ain't going to KFC, I'm going to Jimmy's room. He got some good paninis. He would never clean the bathroom. Ew, that is the worst. A roommate who doesn't clean up after themselves. I've dealt with that multiple times. Anyways, no, in fact, he used to poop and then not flush. No. Now, I don't know what was more disturbing, the poop. The fact that he didn't flush or the fact that I never saw any toilet paper in there. This gets worse. How? This is so disgusting. I decided to finally approach him with this one day because, quite frankly, I was tired of literally cleaning up his poop. I wouldn't even clean it up. I would just blow up the whole bathroom. Or actually, I would find another place to go to the bathroom so he would only have to deal with it. So he awkwardly walks over to the bathroom with a piece of cardboard. I really hope I don't know where this is going. Oh no. And he would chop his poop into tinier pieces and then flush it. Why? Why are people so disgusting? Gross. But still, not the climax of this horror story. How? How does this get worse? You see, he would leave the poop-covered cardboard in the bathroom next to the toilet and use it again later. Oh my god. That is the most disgusting thing. I thought my stories were bad. This dude, that is literally the worst thing I've ever heard. How can you be so gross? This dude was raised in the forest. He was raised by bears and he just wipes on a tree. Oh man, which one? Seriously, one roommate stole my dog. I would call the cops. Seriously, that's stolen property and that's my dog. That's my child. I knew her for 6 years and then poof, she's into drugs and runs off into the night with my dog. No! You took McSnuffins. Definitely taught me to pay extra for the GPS chip and not just the identification chip. Another roommate was on my dance team and for a while it was great. Until she broke into my room by convincing a drunk jock to smash my window, which resulted in him needing an ambulance and ruining his weightlifting career because of how much muscle he lost in his forearm. Dang, poor guy. The incident also sprayed blood all over my room and my cat. No, his cat was covered in blood. Ew, you have to give him a bath, that's worse. Who I had just adopted a couple of months prior. And now he's traumatized. He's like, I want to go back to the shelter where it's freezing and lonely. Then I found out that she had also been breaking into my room, taking my spare keys and stealing my car from time to time. To do what? Go to Jack in the Box? Girl, just post me. Did I mention she didn't have a license? How did she not wreck your car? Oh, these are so bad. I lived in an apartment style dorm, so me and 3 other girls all had our own rooms. Sorry if I'm reading weird. After a while, my mouth just starts to get like, it has a mind of its own. I just say gibberish. Anyways, One day, I started to notice that we were having a fruit fly problem. Ew, that means someone's leaving trash somewhere. They were everywhere. Me and two of my other roommates could not figure out what was causing them. We take out the trash immediately, cleaned out the fridge, didn't leave out food, but nothing helped. Eventually, we had to leave for summer break, and it turns out that the one roommate who never commented on the fruit fly problem had been hoarding bags of trash in her room. Why? Our RAs had to inspect and clean it all out. It was so gross, and I can't believe she just left for the summer without throwing anything out. Wait, the girl left it and didn't even clean it? Ew! She's like, I kept the trash because they're my only friends, and it's what I am. Trash. My roommate was literally the most disgusting person I've ever met in my life. That's how all of these start. I relate to all of these people. She would go to the gym and come back sweaty, climb in bed, and go to sleep without showering. Ugh, that is such a pet peeve of mine. If I'm sweaty, I have to shower before I do anything else. I'm pretty sure she only washed those sheets once or twice the entire year. She would make food and leave the half-eaten out bowls all over her side of the room to mold and smell. Each of us had a mini fridge and a microwave. Thankfully, we didn't share. That is smart. Get your own stuff and just chain, lock it up, don't let anyone touch it. I'm serious. Life tip. She had food plastered to the inside of her microwave baked on. And her refrigerator was so disgusting, it had its own ecosystem in there. And things were growing. She had a whole fairy forest in her fridge. I went through so many bottles of Lysol and Febreze my first year that I lost count. Yeah, Febreze is gonna be your best friend when you live with a nasty person. I had two roommates that kept eating all of my food. Dude, same. Literally, find a place to hide your food. Within the first week, classes hadn't even started yet, I went to make myself a peanut butter sandwich. Ooh, that sounds good. You gave me an idea. It was my first peanut butter sandwich in this dorm. It was gone. They left the tub in the cupboard. Cupboard, I don't know how to say that. Anyways, I flipped out because who eats a whole tub of peanut butter by themselves without even introducing themselves? Seriously, that's just rude. These girls would literally scarf down all of my food. And if they thought anyone was touching their food, they would flip out and get mad at me. So I started buying really fattening foods, donuts, etc. Ooh, I know where this is going. I was trying to teach them self-restraint, but these not good girls would go through these boxes within 2 days. So I kept buying donuts. And then one day they started complaining about how they couldn't fit their jeans. Success! I also put laxatives in my peanut butter. Oh, snap. She got them. That's a knee slapper. Dang, she got them good. I wish I would have thought of that, but I probably would have been arrested. Because that's drugging people. Don't do that. It's funny, but don't. That was funny. I'm gonna make another video talking about my own roommate horror stories. It's gonna be great. But those were just extreme and disgusting. I feel bad for these people. So comment below if you have any of your own worst roommate or worst friend horror stories. I have plenty of those too. And again, be sure to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram. Links are down below. And I will see you awesome people next time.